Good morning, America. As we continue our coverage of the fabulous 50s, we now bring you to a more in-depth report on the changes reshaping our nation as we know it.
Thanks, Smith. Our story of progress isn't just about new gadgets and booming car industry. Our nation is undergoing a true transformation on many fronts. Today, we take you beyond the headlines to explore international affairs, educational advances, and the evolution of our cultural landscape.
Let's begin with international affairs. While the GI Bill and post-war success promoted a domestic boom, our nation's foreign policies have begun to shift. The Korean War ending in a truce impacted American defense strategies and global alliances. Our government is expanding security and making sure that our country establishes new military bases overseas to guarantee that we keep pace with the emerging Cold War tensions.
Indeed, Hayden, the challenge of balancing peace and the threat of communism has united Americans behind our leaders. With the support of the American people, Congress has passed legislation to ensure a strong defense and the means to rebuild our beaten allies. This will contribute to help setting the world up for a peaceful time.
At home, the rapid expansion of television has truly transformed how families obtain news and entertainment. In the previous time period, the radio was our sole window to the world. Now television sets are becoming default household appliances. Programs like Ozzie and Harriet and Father Knows Best offers more than just laughter and drama. They provide a shared vision of our ideal American family, inspiring countless new trends in fashion and lifestyle. Unfortunately, the ideal American family brings controversy to the nation and their views on what is the ideal and what isn't.
The impact of television also reaches the educational realm. Schools are now beginning to explore educational programming, a concept that promises to bring both entertainment and learning to literature across the nation. This innovative approach brings for an intelligent generation to come.
Turning our attention back to the economy, let's focus on the labor and industry sectors that are redefining our workforce. The mechanization of agriculture, as we mentioned earlier, has reshaped farm life in the West. While large agribusiness drive productivity, many small family farms face challenging times. Labor unions are stepping in to negotiate fair wages and working conditions, though the battle for workers' rights remains an ongoing struggle.
You are right, Smith. And while some workers face uncertainty, new industries are emerging on the horizon. In the manufacturing sector, advances in automation and quality control have spurred an era of innovation. Factories are now producing goods faster than ever, leading to more competitive prices and a surge in customer confidence. As a result, America's middle class is expanding, and more families are able to achieve the dream of home ownership and financial security.
And with economical progress comes a cultural revolution. The explosion of youth culture driven by rock and roll, television, and the flourishing influence of pop icons like Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe is increasing the identity of all of its own. Unfortunately, certain television programs are influencing the stereotype of the female role in the world that are beginning to contribute to certain controversies throughout the nation. Teenagers are beginning to establish their independence by setting trends that echo throughout society. Music, fashion, and even the way language is used are all evolving, marking the start of the generation that will soon change the cultural landscape forever.
While we're in the middle of this cultural revolution, social issues are also gaining greater attention as more Americans recognize the need for equality and justice. The seeds of the civil rights movements are being sown. Although challenges remain, community leaders and activists are beginning to organize and speak out, laying the groundwork for a more inclusive future.
Meanwhile, our nation's infrastructure continues to improve at a remarkable pace. Major projects such as interstate highways, water dams, and modern power plants are not only creating jobs, but also paving the way for future generations. These investments in our physical and digital networks are setting the stage for sustained economic growth and greater national unity.
But let's not forget the scientific and technological advancements that are adding layers to the American standard. Our country's universities, from the University of Texas all the way to the University of California, are now recognized as some of the best research institutions in the world.
As we close today's newscast, it's clear that the 1950s were more than just an era of prosperity. They represented a time of transformation. Political reforms, economic advancements, and cultural innovations contributed to our new flourishing society.
From the booming oil fields of Texas and Colorado to the vibrant pulse of urban centers and suburban neighborhoods, America has is experiencing a renaissance that touches every part of our lives. Our nation is evolving on all fronts. We are here to bring you a very exciting development.
This is Hayden Lake alongside Smith and Colby, reminding you that as we navigate these changing times, our commitment remains to deliver the news that matters to you. As a side note, keep in mind, if you get hungry, stop by McDonald's to pick up fast food for only 15 cents.
That's it for today's podcast from Century. So we thank you for joining us on this journey through history and progress. Until next time, keep dreaming big and strive for excellence. Good day, everyone.